It began with a dip, just a fraction of starlight lost, but behind it, a world may be hiding. The star's wobble confirmed it, not a gas giant. This was rocky. This was real. With every photon filtered through its skies, the planet whispered its secrets, a breathable atmosphere, maybe even clouds.
Today, we announce a discovery that will forever change our understanding of the universe.
Reconnaissance begins long before the first step. The probe had to survive deep space and send truth home. At 5 in the morning, everything was still except the countdown in our heads. Once detached, it became blind, deaf, and alone, a machine chasing a shadow of Earth. After more than a decade, we heard back a whisper across stars, bearing the shape of land and sky. It looked like home because it was, in every way that mattered. In the belly of the world's most advanced hangar, humanity built its first interstellar ark. It defied Newton, it bent inertia, and it would push us across 11 light years. Before humans ever stepped foot there, we taught Earth's life to grow in alien soil. Every joint, every bootstep had to be perfect for the ground they had never touched. What if we weren't the first? What if stepping there meant rewriting our role in the galaxy? The final lesson: how to leave Earth and never look back.
It shaved 6 months off our transit to Exo-01b.
They rose quietly, knowing they were stepping out of history and into something else entirely.
All systems nominal. Prepare for ignition sequence on my mark.
They weren't just leaving Earth, they were entering 11 light years of silence. And so we left, not as conquerors, but as children reaching out across the dark. After 11 years in silence, we arrived. It was not just Earth-like, it was Earth's reflection, cast across the void. First contact would be mechanical, unmanned but watched with bated breath by the living. Gravity greeted us first. Fire came next. But through that storm, we glimpsed a sky we'd never known. It didn't feel foreign. It felt like somewhere we'd been in our dreams, in myths, in prayers. It was still, too still, but not dead. This world breathed differently. The silence wasn't empty, it was waiting. And now, we were part of the story.
Pressure holding steady. Good.
Let's get these benches online.
Even food had to learn to breathe this air. And somehow, it did. We had not colonized it. We had entered into something older, vaster, and it welcomed us. Beneath the soil, something spoke in ancient chemistry, patterns not made by wind or water. Life had found a way here too, and it was watching us back. We weren't alone in biology. We were just the latest experiment. We spoke back to Earth, but we were changing, even as we reached for home. We'd built a neighborhood under another sky. It didn't feel like a base. It felt like a beginning. Time was etched into its stone, and something had once crawled through that time.
To future crews, this world is survivable. Beyond that, it's astonishing.
We brought more than data. We brought stories and gave them new stars. Not everything here welcomed us, but we had learned to listen and to stay humble. This wasn't the end of our journey. It was the start of humanity's second home.
So you see, even though Exo-01b has lower gravity, our hearts and minds are just as strong as on Earth.
We brought seeds from Earth, but this land gave us food for generations.
This was the year we stopped surviving and started remembering.
Even with a home established, the call to explore remained. It always had.
That's your cousin arriving, all the way from Earth.
We were no longer visitors. We were logistics, infrastructure, the stuff empires grow from. We honored the fallen not as heroes of conquest, but as founders of memory. The signal reached Earth faster, but our voices, they had changed. We weren't an experiment anymore. We were a people, recognized, remembered, real. And from here, the next stories will rise. This was only the first.